higher power, high power. Now, politics behind Miriam Shetty's last-minute removal as ministerial nominees. High power politics behind Miriam Shetty's last-minute removal as a ministerial nominee. While Nigerians were still trying to come to terms with the nomination of Miriam Shetty, a young and relatively unknown politician from Kano State. Now, as a minister, a shocking replacement a few hours so our screening has set tongues wagging on the intriguing power play that precipitated the unfolding process. Daily Trust Saturday report. Shetty entered into national limelight when her name was one of the 19-man list submitted by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in his second batch of ministerial nominees after the conclusion of the screening. After the conclusion of the screening of the first batch. But the president shocked Nigerians on Friday with another correspondence to the Senate, informing them of two additional ministerial nominees and the withdrawal of Miriam Shetty. Oh my God, how can somebody name be added and be removed? I don't really understand what would have, caused that. Well, the Kano nominee was replaced with Dr. Maria Mahmood Bunkure, a former commissioner for higher education in Kano State. Also, Festus Kiyamo, a senior advocate of Nigeria, SCN, and former Minister of State for Labor and a spokesman for All Progressive Congress, and also a spokesman for the All Progressives Congress APC presidential campaign council during the presidential election was included among the ministerial nominees. His absence on the previous list had also raised some dust. However, the scenario that played out on Friday, leading to the announcement of the withdrawal of Shetty as a ministerial nominee, shocked many. Yeah, it's gonna be a shock. That'll be a shock to everyone. Wow. And this was because few minutes before the news of her removal came through, a short video of her at the National Assembly for screening had surfaced on the social media. A Daily Trust Saturday confirmed the authenticity of the video from one of her associates who said he was with her at the National Assembly for the screening when they heard of the development. The associate who spoke in confidence said that Shetty was shocked with the news and immediately for her home. My God. Shetty could not be reached for comment at the time of filing this report as calls to a known line was not connecting. While a message sent to her via iMessage was marked delivered, both has not been responded to. The power play. A Daily Trust Saturday confirmed from multiple sources that the immediate past governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Umaru Ganduje, who on Thursday emerged as the new national chairman of the ruling All Progressive Congress, nominated Bunkure, his former commissioner, to replace Shetty. Jeez, no. This is very appalling and you know disappointing, because the name God, because you're the national chairman of APC now means you will nominate your former commissioner to replace Shetty. I don't really understand. They want to know the position what they're about, but since this lady is a woman and the names have been half, and for good 1 week we've known that okay, Shetty, and this other lady, from Niger Delta, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, or thereabout, Betty Adu. Okay, we should assume because Betty has been a national women leader or she worked towards it. Now putting her name in that list and removing it from the ministerial pool, so very very inconsiderable. Well, Ganduje's associate told our correspondent that the real power play that led to the swapping of Shetty with Bunkure is that she does not belong to the political family of the former governor. It was suspected that her name was smuggled into the list by a senior member of the presidency. It was gathered that Ganduje was informed that the slot Shetty used to make the list should have gone to him. Hence, he was asked to nominate a replacement. This is more so as the other nominee from Kano, Abdullahi Tijani Gwazo, is Tinubu's associate from their days in the defunct Action Congress of Nigeria (ACN), and also does after Ganduje emerged as the national chairman of the party on Thursday at the party's 12th National Executive Council NEC meeting and got the information that the president had been misled in nominating Shetty. He started the process of righting the wrongs, his associates said. The president was surprised that the nomination of Shetty did not come from Ganduje. One of the sources said, adding that the people that nominated her showed a picture she took with the former Kano governor to the president to make it look like she was in his group. Well, in the manner in which the replacement was communicated, one of the associates of Ganduje said it was the president's way of communicating to those that smuggled Shetty's name into the list to note that he was in charge and was not happy. It's also to communicate that the national chairman has the hearing ears of the president, and it is a warning to whoever smuggled a name into the list, he said. Kano is one of the strategic states the ruling party hopes to regain, and with the breakdown in talks with Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, whose new Nigeria People's Party (NNPP) controls Kano. Analysts said Tinubu may have concluded on consolidating his push for the state through the Ganduje campaign and camp. Well, they've shown her what politics is all about. Putting your name, removing it, giving us excuses, giving us this, that. That is called analysis. According to the right offices, Kano is one of the strategic states. Cool. Now, however, sources close to Shetty, yes, I know people want to say one or two. Sources close to Shetty said that aside the insinuation that the young politician was reportedly nominated by the chief of staff to the president, another reason Ganduje sought and secured a replacement was because she had been vocal in the past against some of his policies when he held sway as governor, including the controversial deposition of former Emir Muhammadu Sanusi. Now, nothing too no cocoa. Then don't they carry and come aside small small? I would say, yeah, because it's not in your cabinet does not mean or being smuggled as excuses, but there is an ulterior motive. Well, this is why I'm going to draw the curtain. Thanks for listening and God bless you.